Alright, so it's been requested to do a video that shows kind of battery backup operation. So I've got a battery in there, it shows it's full bars, and the garage door opener is currently closed, yes. So basically, now something to know, the Wi-Fi functionality does not work whenever the battery's undone. I mean, the Wi-Fi would take an immense amount of power out of it. I mean, the goal here is just for it to work. I believe it will work with the RF. I'll test that too. Like, so your regular punchers for the, like, remotes for the that are inside the car, those should work just fine. So we'll test it though. We'll make sure. So basically, what I'm going to do is just I'm going to unplug it from the power over there. Or actually, I'm going to probably flip the breaker. It's easier because I don't want to have to get out on the ladder and. Actually, no, I'll go up and I'll unplug it. That's the easier way to do it. All right, so now up on the ladder, unplugged, and I grabbed the little remote out. So when I press the button, it does open. So it's not plugged in. So it is a bit slower, for sure. But I mean, again, if you're trying to get into your garage. Does the job just fine, and then whenever I close it again, yeah, it is really slow. It is very slow, but it does the job. And I'm gonna get down here, and the only thing I'm interested in, I did notice, it looks like it might even only have this active, because if you push this button, oh no, it does work. So, but I was wondering, because the light, usually this is backlit with a light, but I don't know if any of the other buttons function. I'm going to stop it. So it does, I mean, it stops just like normal. And it beeps at you and shows it's going down. I seriously think that whole noise, whenever you're using this, should not happen. Even when you're using these, I don't think it should have to go through the whole alarms that it does. I think it should only have to do that if the Wi-Fi is the activating piece. So that's for that. I'm going to press the light button. It does deactivate the light and then reactivate it. So it does look like the other functionalities are there and working, so that's good. It's just I'm going to check, like I said, I'm 95% sure, and even the motion sensor turns on. Well, and it even, just looking at my wife's phone, it does even show the activity. It shows this. So maybe, hold on, maybe this does work. Maybe it does. Okay, so I stand corrected. Even with the power undone, it does have Wi-Fi connectivity. So that's interesting. Good to know. It does still open even if power is out via Wi-Fi. So that's interesting. And then I can close it using that as well. See, I get this for the Wi-Fi because you could be anywhere in the world. But for the other remotes, I just think that it's kind of ridiculous that it has to do that all the time. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not a deal breaker by any means, but yeah. So yeah, with it unplugged, that's what it does. And then I'll just look. I mean, it's just now kind of showing it just moved from 1 to 0, or from full down to 1. I mean, I've opened it 5 or 6 times. Or let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I mean 4 or 5 times at least. So that's the gist. This command, yeah, that command works here. So yeah, I mean, all in all, I mean, again, it does exactly what it says it would do. So, and then whenever you plug it in, it will go and recharge everything again. Come on, there you go. Yeah. So, and of course, whenever you plug it in, power comes back here. This was off whenever there's no AC. Obviously, that little battery can't support that 120 volt. So, yeah, that's the demo of the battery powered, no AC power. So there you go.